guys, my name is Julie and today's video is all about how I collaborated with the brands and how this is also the same way that you can collaborate with them as well, or many other international brands as well. So as you have seen the banner of my YouTube channel, or even if you haven't seen it, please go visit my YouTube channel and see the banner of my YouTube. I would say I have previously, or I'm still collaborating with such brands, and these all are international, or I would say UK international brands, such as I would say some other brands such as Paris Runway Officials and the Soho Equestrian, the Influencer UK Awards, also some other brands such as Queen UK and the other brands as well, Calvin Klein as well, that I have been sponsored by. I will explain all this information, that how I collaborated with them. I will also show the message over here, that what I sent to them and how I got the collaboration with them and how I got sponsored with by the Calvin Klein as well. So the thing is, as you guys have seen me participating in UK beauty pageants, and this is where I mean to meet a lot of beauty queens who were there with me in participating in beauty pageant, same as me. And one of the beauty queen was there, and she really guided me how to get collaboration with these brands, and that is how I'm going to show you, how I'm going to explain you that how I did in the same way. So previously, when I was in the contact with that beauty queen, she told me that how she collaborated with the Paris Runway Official, and she told me that to get collaborate with them, to get signed by Paris Runway Official, first you need a sponsor. Yeah, so my sponsor is Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein sponsored me to get signed by the Paris Runway Official, and this is how their system works. Otherwise, if you're a fresher, if you have you have no backgrounds in beauty or fashion, because Paris Runway Official is obviously about the fashion industry, and if you are fresher in it, if you have no backgrounds previously achieved in the same field, then you need to pay some amount to get signed with Paris Runway Official. At least that's what I have got in my email. So yes, I mean, they have some fixed charges. I believe that they charge if you're a fresher or something like that. But since if you're getting sponsored by any sponsor, then it is free of cost for you. And that is how I got sponsored by Calvin Klein, to get signed by Paris Runway Officials. And trust me on this. And when I started collaborating with such brands, because obviously Paris Runway Official is a brand, is a statement, I would say, in the fashion industry. It's not just a thought. It's not just a common thing. It's a statement in fashion industry. And when you get signed by them, when you get signed or sponsored by Calvin Klein, of course you're gonna work for Calvin Klein, right? You're gonna promote their makeup stuff, makeup things, or anything like that Calvin Klein owns. You're gonna sponsor them, and that is why Calvin Klein is sponsoring you. So you have, at the end of the day, you have to work for Calvin Klein. You have to also work for Paris Runway Officials. Then only they're gonna do your PR. So this is the way I got sponsored by Calvin Klein. Now Paris Runway Official is taking care of all my PR. That all my PR, whatever I will do, whatever I will achieve in my life in fashion industry, Paris Runway Official will all do PR for me. That is how it works. And when the girl, the beauty queen, she told me that first of all, Paris Runway Official is a very big brand in fashion industry, so they don't usually recognize everybody. I mean, recognize new faces. So you have to approach them, right? You have to approach them that my name is this, I'm currently participating in this pageant, right? And I'm doing all this work. My goal is this. I'm working for my community. This is the reason I'm advocating for. That's what she told me, to write a approaching message to send to Paris Runway Official, and that's what I did. I wrote a message. I will also show it here, what I wrote to them, and I had sent them. And I think just in few hours I got the reply that they only had one place left to filling up their batch for that year, and it was around, I guess I would say maybe June or something, last year, June 2025. So, and I wrote a message to them, and I told them that this is what I do, this is the work I have been doing, and I have also featured in some magazines as well, which is also beneficial for you, because if you do my PR, it is also a great thing for you. So you just don't need to think about what you are getting. Yeah, you also need to tell them that what they're gonna get out of you, what they're gonna get if you collaborate with them. You also need to tell them this thing. So that's what I did, and I messaged them. They replied to me. They took, I guess, 1 or 2 days to check and find sponsor for me. And otherwise they had told me that if I wouldn't get the sponsor, then I would have to leave that space, or either I would have to pay the charges to sign by Paris Runway Official. But thankfully I got the sponsor, which is my sponsor is Calvin Klein. They sponsored me, and that is how I got the place. That is how I signed by Paris Runway Officials. And yes, and the second brand was Perumira. Perumira is a magazine, is a USA international magazine. Yeah. So how I approached them? I approached them in the same way, because my other beauty queen was also got signed by Perumira, and she was also featured in their one or two of their magazine, Leading Ladies magazine, and the other ones as well, that is only specific on you. So both of their magazine they publish that is specifically on you. In that magazine, nobody else will appear. In that magazine, they will only mention about your interview, what you answered, what were your goals, what do you work, in which pageants or whatever work you have done previously, what your future upcoming events that you're going to participate or you're going to do. So that is how I collaborated with the Perumira as well. That is how I appeared in both of their magazines as well. How I approached to UK Influencer Awards UK. I guess they conduct their nominations for the awards, and you have to just go and fill up their form. You have to mention that what work you have done. It's basically the same thing. When you collaborate with the brands, you basically have to tell them that what work you have done, what future upcoming event that you wanna participate, what future beauty pageants you wanna do. And this is how you can appear in the interviews, in the articles, and in the brand collaboration, or you get the sponsor or something like that. So yes, this is a very small, I would say short information about how to get collaborate with the brands. Basically, just think about one thing and just set up this thought in your mind. At the time of collaborating with the brands are very famous, just like Calvin Klein, or Paris Sunday officials, or the UK brands, or any other international brands. They are very famous. They are a statement in our fashion industry. And when at the time of you're getting opportunity to work with them, you also need to show them that what you can achieve under their umbrella. Yeah, you're getting my point, that what you can achieve under their umbrella. Because as soon as you get signed, as soon as you get collaborate with them, you need to also tell them your advantage that they're gonna get, not just their advantage you're gonna get. Okay, so you keep this thought in your mind that if I want to collaborate with certain brand, I also need to approach them, because they are very busy. They don't know every other new faces that coming into the industry. So you need to approach them. And there is no bad thing that even if you get rejected, you show their worth in future, right? It's also a great thing for you that you're getting your chance to show your worth in your future, and then those brands will come back to you to collaborate. There is no bad thing to approaching something, because approach them in a way that you understand what is your advantage they're gonna get, and you also understand what is their advantages that you're gonna get after signing with them, or after they signing with you, right? That is what you need to understand, what you're gonna get, what you're gonna do under their umbrella, and what you're gonna provide them in terms of signing with you. That's it. That's how I signed with the UK brands, international brands, fashion brands, I would say. You need to approach them. That's it. You don't need to do anything. Just tell them your advantages, what is your positive signs, what is your positive what do you call it, like advantages they're gonna get, and what you're gonna get, what you're gonna do if you achieve that, if you get signed with them, what you're gonna do under their umbrella, and what advantages they're gonna get from you. That's it. This is a very short video on how to collaborate and how I collaborated with the brand, so that you can do the same things for your future. Because trust me on this, I have done it and I have got the results. And why? Because another my beauty queen, she told me, she advised me on the same thing, and I followed on her footstep. I done the same thing, and that is why I have got whatever I have, just because I got the advice from her. And that is the same advice I'm giving to you, so that you can work. There are a lot of people that are working in fashion industry, working in pageant industry, beauty pageant industry. You're going to be the future beauty queens, so you need to know these things, that how you're going to collaborate with the brands. Then specifically, you're the newcomer in fashion industry, right? So you need to know this thing. So that's all, guys. If you like my video, please subscribe and stay tuned for my next upcoming videos. Bye.